Okay, from the top, from the beginning, I bought a new deck. I bought the Beetlejuice deck. Don't judge me. I like Beetlejuice. I don't know how many times you're supposed to say it, but that was already twice. Anyway, if you see me looking to my right, this is my right. You see me looking over to my right, that is because I have this book open. It's not even a book. It's really just a big old, it's a fold out that gives me an idea of what they mean, the card, what they want me to know the cards mean. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there. Let's get nosy with these and see what wild story comes out with this with these cards. Ooh, these are thick. Yeah, these are thick. I don't know how I'm going. How do you girl, and they're brand new too. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Let's just deal them and see. Maybe if I do this, 'cause I feel like I didn't shuffle them good. All right. My other tarot deck, I can just flip them. Like, I don't have a problem doing that, but these are thick. Okay. These are actually stuck together as well. The Magician, Three of Swords. It's the Magician in reverse, excuse me. Three of Swords, reverse. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, and these are both upright. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, upright. King of Wands, reversed. The Three of Cups, reversed. And one more for 7. We're going to do 7. The Tower, reverse. Interesting. In the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Cups. You probably should turn a light on or something. See if you can. Oops. If that makes anything any better to see. All right, so Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Five of Cups is regret. In the traditional tarot, it's regret, like remorse, like focusing on the connection, focusing on what was instead of what is. And that's kind of what they're doing in this photo as well, in this picture, in this drawing, image, whatever. Ugh, you know what I mean. I'm trying to remember what part of the movie this is where they're standing there pointing at 2 deer. I can't remember that part, but apparently that was part of the movie because these are all cards that are part of the movie. Five of Cups to the deck means those are the majors, and the minors. Five of Cups upright. No one expects the staycation to end in their own death, but the Maitlands accepted their fate with grace. When the Five of Cups is in your reading, it's reflecting stubborn disappointment and warning you against the spirit of self-pity. Circumstances may not have unfolded the way you wanted, but the only way to truly heal is to forge ahead. Well, isn't that true? That's very true. Well, how does that apply to this magician in reverse? Like, magician means that either you don't have enough, you don't have what you need to go forge ahead, or you don't feel prepared to move ahead. This is the magician. Oh boy. It was in reverse, so. In reverse, that means it's, if I remember correctly, that guy was a know-it-all. He swore to God he knew everything. And he was the one that even picked up the book for the recently deceased. Otho, that's his name. Otho. In reverse, when reversed, the magician indicates that your organic flow through may be blocked, preventing you from seeing progress on your goals. This card encourages you to examine your motivations before moving forward, before the bottom falls out. Examine your motivations before the bottom falls out. So not just feeling like you can't move forward or not being prepared. I have on shorts, just so y'all know. Not just feeling like you're not prepared. You know, you need to really make sure you are before the bottom falls out, before it does blow up in your face. So that's just telling me that there is a chance that it could blow up in your face. You might actually be blocked. That's interesting, because that means that focusing on what was could be the reason why you're blocked, because you're focused on what was instead of moving forward, instead of accepting, like it said in the description of the card, they accepted that they were dead. They just accepted it, because what else are you gonna do? You know, they can't do anything. I can't reverse it. And I mentioned about how Otho was a real know-it-all. Okay. So this is a person that hasn't accepted that they don't know everything. Hasn't accepted whatever is going on is what is happening. And you need to just get with the program, be flexible, and move forward. Period. But this person is a know-it-all. Because remember, Otho was the know-it-all. He was the one that picked up the book of the recently deceased and started reading it and was like, oh, we should do a seance and all that. He was the one that encouraged all of it. Yeah. So this is somebody who, again, doesn't want to let go of the past, doesn't want to believe that they may be the reason that they're blocking, that they may be the reason that they're stagnant. Let's move on to the next card so I'm not droning on for 15 minutes, because that's already 9 minutes. So Three of Swords in reverse. This is the Three of Swords in reverse. It's Lydia. This is when I think this is the moment when she figured out that the Maitlands were dead. Like, she went up there to tell them that she knew that they were dead, if I'm not mistaken. and that she wanted to die too, I believe. Three of Swords in reverse. I think that was, yeah, I think that was the time where she really was like, I don't want to be here either. And they were not happy about her saying that. What is the Three of Swords in reverse in this deck? Oh, I flipped it. Oops. My God. No, I was right. I was right. There it is. Reversed. No one knows you as well as you know yourself. So why are you letting the opinions of others influence you? The reversed Three of Swords turns up when you're internalizing some hurtful words. If you've received fair criticism, embrace it, learn, and move on. But you're dealing with the product of meanness, dismiss it and keep being yourself. This person is being mean to themselves. They will not let it go that they were, very likely they were wrong. Something that they did, because it's the Magician. And again, Otho thought he knew everything. Very likely this person, they were wrong about something, right? And they won't let it go. They're beating themselves up about it. They will not let it go. But they're being mean to themselves. Like, did this person really wanted to die? Like, they will not admit that they just made a mistake and move on. It's not that serious. This is the moment where she was just like, I just can't do it. You guys are so lucky and all that. Like, it ain't even that serious. And then the Ten of Pentacles, of course, is the, the highest pinnacle you can have. This is their storefront, the business, the Maitland's business that they owned in town. And it's still standing, right? They're deceased, but their business is still going. So maybe this is, this person, this person did something that people are still talking about. They can't let it go because people are still talking about it. They're beating themselves up about it. Or maybe they feel like people are still talking about it. That it's still something that is a conversation piece for people. It probably isn't. But you know how it is when you make a mistake. You are typically the one that makes it way bigger than it's really supposed to be. Like, than it really is. It's way bigger in your head than it actually even happened, or like than other people even perceived it when it was happening. Like, you are blowing it up. And I think that's what's happening here. This person really thought that they that they knew everything. They made a mistake and they won't let it go. The Ten of Pentacles is money too, so let's look at that. Is upright. So the Ten of Pentacles finds you as steady as Maitland Hardware's business. You haven't just built a career, you've created a legacy, something that will connect community, create opportunities, and inspire new traditions as the years pass. Appreciate the security. It was hard won. It was hard won. WON1. But why would this person think that they made a mistake? It must be something that people are still talking about. Because it says that you've created something that will live on, that will help the community going forward. Or maybe that's, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how that would apply to this person making a mistake and beating themselves up and not letting something go. Like, are they trying to stop somebody from doing this obtaining the Ten of Pentacles? Because they are really toe up about it. If that's the truth, because they are toe up about it. Clearly. Because that's, it's either people are still talking about something that they've made a mistake on, or they think people are, or they actually tried to stop somebody from getting a Ten of Pentacles. This solid foundation, this legacy, and it didn't work. And they need to let it go. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles is the next card. It's also upright. Here, oh, this is when Beetlejuice had the Zagnut bar in his hand. He was pulling it through the grave. Anyway, I don't know who thought these up. Okay, upright. When the Nine of Pentacles appears in your reading, it's time to indulge in something good for you. This is an invitation to splurge. Grab your favorite chocolate bar or a more savory snack. Plan a vacation and admire the world around you. You haven't quite reached your ultimate goal yet, but stopping to smell the Zagnut will shore you up for the last push. They need to let go and go do something else with their time. Like I just read, you go on a vacation. Go paint your toenails. It's like, go do something else with your time rather than dwelling on what didn't happen. You have to accept what is and move on. Go focus your time on something else and be grateful, like in the Five of Cups. Be grateful for what actually is and move on. And that's all this is saying. The Nine of Cups is, in the regular deck, it's someone who's contented with the outcome to their labors. So they've received an outcome and they're happy with it. It's 9 cups. It's not 10, but it ain't nothing. It's not 1 cup. It's 9 of them. So that person, the big guy, just sitting there happy, contented. Like, yeah, this is what I did this for. This is kind of the same thing here. You're getting a little something, but you're getting something. Enjoy what you're getting. Put your feet up. Go, like I said, go get you something sweet to eat or even a savory snack. Get you some beef jerky or whatever and chill. King of Wands in reverse. Why did I laugh when I laughed? When I saw the King of Wands. Yo. The King of Wands. Yo, this is nuts. The King of Wands in reverse. Why did they make the King of Wands their coach? Girl. Who did this? Ooh, who did this? Why? I can't. It's funny though. Anyway, King of Wands, where are you at? Where are you, Mr. Wands? It's too funny. Where is the King of Wands in this little book? I see the wands. But it doesn't show me the king. Okay. Wow. Oh, and it only does, oh, it's on this side. How awkward. That is so weird. Okay, so King of Wands, sorry for the delay. Reversed. Are you asking more of others than they can deliver? The reversed King of Wands suggests you may have set unrealistic expectations and are at risk of losing yourself in ambition. Scale back and make sure that what you're doing is achievable. Scale back and make sure that what you're doing is achievable. It kind of follows along correctly with the Nine of Pentacles. Focus your energy somewhere else. Instead of beating yourself up, instead of continually trying to do something that may not actually be coming to fruition, clearly is not, just kind of move on. Are you setting, is this achievable? Are you able to do it? And yes, probably, like I said, what the person is, whoever this is, was doing, or whoever it was doing from the beginning, beating themselves up thinking that they could not do something. They didn't have the capability to do it. And that's okay. But you also need to know when to re-strategize. You know? Perhaps what you're going towards is not, it's not in your wheelhouse. So maybe look for something that is. Maybe look towards something or create something that is. And that way this could go in the upright. Because maybe, you know, if this magician is not a dark magician, but they're trying to do dark magic, it's not going to work. They're just not a dark magician. Maybe if you tried a different type of magic, this would go in the upright. Like, just saying, I'm not encouraging people to do magic. I think that's bizarre that so many people are happy to be doing magic nowadays. It's really weird that everybody wants to do magic rather than do something with their time, energy, and effort. Like this reading is saying, go focus your time, energy, and effort on something that's attainable. Maybe you're not even a magician at all, but you're trying to do magic. Stop trying to do magic. Go do something. Go open a book. Go learn a skill. Go sign up to, you know, at the plumbers union or something so you can learn a trade. Like being a magician and trying to, you know, do spells to get money or whatever, it's not something that you need to be doing. King of Wands in the reverse. Like, put the wand down, sir. You're not good at it. It's not something that you're supposed to be doing. The roach. Next card is the Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups is a collaboration. Three of Cups is people not wanting in reverse. I'll show you the actual card just so you can see. That's when they were at the dinner table. Yeah, and they did that spell. Three of Cups is also not, or Three of Cups reverse is like people not wanting to work with you. That's as if people said, nah, I'm not coming to your house to do no damn spell to bring dead people alive. No. I won't be present. Sorry. Like, you know, capture that shit on TikTok and send me the link. But I'm not going to be present like that. It's the squad walking away and saying, this is not for you. This is not for you. So whoever this person was doing magic with, the squad they were doing magic with is saying, hey, this is not for you. Put the wand down, roach. Put the wine down. It's not made for you, sir, ma'am. For real. And that's okay. That's what this person has to accept. That's what this person has to accept. It's not for you. You're not supposed to be doing it. That's not something that's for you. So, like, have a good day. What's the Three of Cups in this deck, though? In reverse, it's instead of connection and collaboration, the reversed Three of Cups indicates that you may need some alone time. You may prefer having full autonomy instead of compromising. And it's essential to honor your needs at this time. So it's basically saying this person does not need to be working with a clique, a group. This person needs to be alone. And I have to agree. If you're beating yourself up, it's hard to let things go. You're thinking people are talking about you behind your back. You're not actually accepting what is as it is. You're not grateful for what's going on. You need time. You need to reevaluate the direction in which you're going. Like, you need time alone. Number one, to let the whole situation just go ahead and settle down. If you think people are talking about you behind you, talking about you, period, all they need is time away from you so they can forget about it. So it's not quite as funny, or it's not as much of an interesting topic anymore. You got to give time away to do that. And you need to see what you want to do, where you want to go, because the Magician ain't it. That's not where you need to be. That's just not where you need to be. Like, that's what this whole reading is saying. Whoever's trying to be the Magician is not working. The Tower in reverse. Tower is like major changes in reverse. It's changes, but not major, right? So it's not the gravity of them is not as earth-shaking. It's not that it's not impactful, because it is change, but it is not like detrimental. Like, because you just refuse to stop, I'm gonna club you over the head with this lesson. The Tower in reverse is like, you refuse to understand, so I'm going to give you a nudge in the right direction. I'm going to nudge you. And then if you still don't get it, then I'm going to club you over the back of the head with, another tower. It's going to be worse. But this is like, I'm going to help you. But here's what it looks like in the upright. That's the bridge that the Maitlands drove off of. It says come back again soon. But in reverse, it's a major though. It's a major regardless. It's a major, and the energy of it is a major change. Right? Just keep that in mind. It's just not going to be I feel like is detrimental as earth-shaking. But they mean that instead of accidentally driving off the ridge, the reverse tower suggests that you are intentionally steering yourself towards a major life change. This may be internal change, like reevaluating your core values and beliefs, or external change, like reassessing your goals. Man, I'm telling you, they keep telling whoever this is to reassess their goals. You need to reassess your goals. Trust that it's happening for a reason and see the process through. You're going to like yourself on the other side. Okay. Trust that it's happening for a reason and see the process through. You're going to like yourself on the other side. So it's like intentionally steering yourself. So when you get that time alone, of course, you can intentionally steer yourself in the right direction. Yeah. Internal change, like reevaluating your core values and beliefs, or external change like reassessing your goals. I think this might be both. Because I said this person is a know-it-all. This person might actually be assessing what they know, like as a magician. Like, am I really a magician? Am I really this person? Do I really, it's an ego check, basically. It's an ego check. Internally, this person is checking themselves, like, but that comes from also time alone. And you don't need to beat yourself up. You just need to reevaluate and think about it. Is this what you are? No. Okay. Relax and go do something else. Like, it's not that hard. The Five of Cups. The Chariot, which is another card. This is the car they were in on the day that they died, on that bridge, the tower. Driving yourself towards the change. The Moon. This is when they recognize, when Lydia recognized they don't have any feet. They're actually dead. A realization, basically. Realization. The Sun. The Sun and the Moon are back to back. It's like what you thought you saw, the Moon comes out and you realize it's a realization. It's not what you think that you are. Okay. This one's, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I like this deck. I think it's an interesting deck. I think it's fun. I got another deck too. I'm gonna do a reading with it right after this one. Okay. What is the outcome for this Magician in the reverse? Tell me what happens with this Magician in reverse, y'all. Nine of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Death. Okay. Nine of Pentacles is here twice. Wheel of Fortune is another major, and so is death. Death is a new beginning, or flat out death. This is the demons, the angels, the other angels. So they are giving their opinion about what's going to happen to this person. Legacy, spirited language, Mercury, Sagittarius, Nine of Pentacles. So they're going to talk themselves into this change. Spirited language. They cussing themselves out. That's what this is. They're cussing themselves out, for real. But they're going to change themselves because they're realizing that, either what they're doing is just not for them. It's just not for them. Or they may need to, tone it down a notch or go in a different direction with it. But they're definitely checking themselves because they do want a legacy. Again, 10 of Pentacles here is about a legacy. The Nine of Cups in this Demon's deck is about legacy. It's about actually creating a legacy. 9 on the earth. Leaving something on the earth. Eternally. 8 is an eternally. It's 53 in this deck, so 8 is eternal. Mercury also speaks of like intelligence and communication. Spirited language. They're definitely talking to themselves like that. It could also be people around them. You know, if you're a person, it takes some time to really, come to terms with things. And that could also be why the Three of Cups in reverse is here, where people are walking away because they don't want to be bothered. You're not gonna talk to me like that because you ain't the magician you thought you were. And that's, fine with me. I wouldn't be around it either. Wheel of Fortune, fate and cycles, cyclical changes. Sun and Sagittarius, 7 wands. Wheel of Fortune, fate and cycles. This was fated to happen. Yeah. Dude. Oh, their legacy is to be a failed magician. Gargamel? No. 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 Now that you've made the legacy, you can go ahead and you can show yourself out, sir. That's what this is. Oh no. Everybody sees it because the sun is here. Well, the sun is here on this one. You can you see that? That's the sun. But dang. This is a 6. It's a 10. 10 is a major. Wheel of Fortune is major. 7 is strong. It's fiery. This is it. This is your legacy. Dang. Fate and cycles. Everybody sees what happened. That's why it was talking about in the I said in the 10 of Pentacles card that, people were talking about it. I bet they are. I bet they are. This person must have been regarded as a good magician, or not any longer. That's not true. That is not true. Death. So is this person like out of here, or like what? Like they on their way out? Showing themselves out? Transformation, detachment, and rebirth. Venus, Capricorn, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Again. This person, I don't know, they might actually be leaving. They might actually be saying, hey, I don't want to be here anymore. They can't let go of the fact that whatever they did, they're not accepting it. They're not accepting that they're not the magician that they thought they were, the person that they thought they were. They're not accepting that this is their legacy, that they don't have a legacy anymore. Like, everybody looks at them as the King of Wands in reverse, somebody who needs to just suck it on up and go find something else to do with their life. Ciao. My advice is, you need to really look at that's how life is. Like, even the demons are even saying it's cyclical changes. That's what happens. But this person, you can't tell them nothing. Otho, you can't tell them nothing. So, my advice clearly basically would fall on deaf ears, but that's my advice. Life is about changes. Look at all the seasons. Look at the days. Look at, time. It's all about changes. Sometimes you need to let go of things that you've done for so long. You don't know everything. You found out that you don't know everything. And now you need to address that, accept that, address it by accepting it if you want. Pretty much. Yeah. Come back for the next one, y'all. This was entertaining. Hopefully you like comment, share, subscribe, and hopefully you think this deck is pretty cool, because I do too. I'm kind of a dork, but don't worry about me, okay? But anyway, talk to y'all later. Come back for the next one, y'all. Oh, hype me up, y'all. Get me in the algorithm. Bye.